My name is Heather Stone, and this July I will have lived in Austin for 8 years. Austin's spirit is very free, spontaneous, and wild. I am a high school color guard director, so I work with the high school band programs. I teach the color guard aspect of it, so the people that are out there with flags, rifles, and sabers performing, and they are the visual ensemble to the musicality of what you're seeing. Coming here, I had never directed a program before. It was new to me. I'd always been a technician or an assistant. So learning how to be that person, the person in charge, the person that the kids go to, it has a weight to it that was really important to me. And I teach them how to dance, I teach them how to spin, but ultimately my job is to teach them how to be good people. That's really important to me, to know that they walk away from this with a full heart and a ability to say, I learned a lot about myself and who I am and what I want to be. Moving from Ohio and moving from everything that I knew and was familiar with and loved was really hard for me, even though it was only 2.5 hours away. I moved to Indiana at the time. That was a challenge because I had to learn how to be more independent, and that took some time. So I stayed in Indiana for about 3 years and then moved to Texas. And Texas, I think, was a huge turning point for me. It was my first big move away. It was a big move with my then girlfriend at the time, who we then got engaged and got married, and all of that happened in Austin. And I felt as though that was a big jump for me in becoming an adult and becoming the person that I am now. Understanding other perspectives, I think that's really important, is being able to put yourself in someone else's shoe, of understanding, I may perceive something as I tell you something, but you're going to perceive it in a different way hearing it. And I think it's important to recognize that and acknowledge that and be able to say, I'm sorry, be able to say, you're right. I think that's really hard for a lot of people. And once I got comfortable with that, it made everything a lot easier and a lot more comfortable, because I felt like I was able to grow better relationships with the people that I was around on a regular basis. It's hot here. I love the lakes, anything that I can, get in a tube and float and just enjoy the outside. That was one of the main reasons why I moved to Austin. It was open and it was big. Rainy Street is a lot of fun because I do enjoy going out still. But I'm also getting older, so I like being able to hear a conversation when I talk to somebody. I do love the Domain. I enjoy going to the Domain. There's a lot to do in the Domain. There's Top Golf. It's so much fun, even if you don't know how to golf. There's a wide variety of things available in the Domain, so it's exciting because you can just walk around and do a plethora. There's virtual reality. There's a museum of ice cream. So it's really cool. I like that place. Like I said, I've been teaching for 18 years. And it's still really, really rewarding for me when an old student will reach out to me and say, hey, I really miss color guard, or you really taught me this, and I just want to say thank you, and you had a huge impact on my life. And it is really important to me to know that I've had that impact on my students. I want to make sure that they know that they have someone in their life that is consistent and cares about them and loves them. I am Heather, and I am Austin, Texas.